Hey everyone, Cosmic Castaway here, and welcome to Let's Talk About, the show where I ramble on about various video game topics. And today I want to wish everyone a very happy new year and welcome to 2018. I have a lot of high hopes for what this year will bring for video gaming. There's going to be so much to look forward to in gaming this year, and as for myself, you're probably noticing that I am playing Sonic Colors for this video. And up until now, I haven't been able to play any standard definition games because my capture card only worked on HD devices. Thankfully, with some help and some adapters, I found a workaround for this, and I now can record footage from the Wii, GameCube, and I'm hoping to have some PS2 stuff on the way. This will significantly open up my video game library, and will only broaden the scope of my videos in the future. So I'm very excited for all the new possibilities this footage will be able to bring. I can now finally delve into some Nintendo titles I wanted to take a look at for a while, and share some of my favorite PS2 games, as well as just expanding some of my video series like Favorite 5. And that is one thing for this new year I'm hoping to do, is kind of expand on series like my Favorite 5. I want to have a couple more of those. They haven't been super frequent ever since I've started my channel. I usually only do 3 to 4 a year, so I'm hoping to make more of them hopefully this year and just make that a somewhat more regular video series. I think that'd be fun to see. And there was an idea I had that I kind of wanted your input on and ask if it's something you're interested in. And this idea is a new series I've considered doing called Unsung Games. Now, Unsung Games, as in Unsung Heroes, will kind of take a look at games that I think are really amazing and that I love, but for whatever reason, they're hardly talked about by the general gaming community, or I just feel that they're overlooked. What I would like to do, I would kind of like to make it like my Black Sheep in that it's a very detailed look at the game. I will probably go into spoilers and stuff like that, but unlike the Black Sheep, it won't be looking at the controversial aspects of the game or why I don't think it's well received. Instead, it'll be why I really love the game and why I feel it deserves more attention. So it's an idea I've had in the works. I haven't fully committed to it yet, but I wanted to get your input and see if that's something you'd be interested in, because if you are, then I will go full steam ahead on that project, because I wanted to add another video series to my channel, because I've had a lot of fun with Favorite 5, Black Sheep, Game Reflections, and Let's Talk About, and I kind of wanted to add one more video series to the lineup. So with those announcements out of the way, I do have a couple more things I want to say for this episode, and that is some of my hopes for this year. Probably my biggest hope is that some of the big AAA publishers will finally kind of get their heads screwed on right and kind of wise up to some of the mistakes that were made in 2017. The most obvious of these would probably be Electronic Arts with their mishandling of some of their studios, the whole Battlefront 2 debacle. My hope for big companies this year is to treat their communities with more love and respect, because when you do, they in turn will respect you, and I think EA in particular has lost a lot of that respect, if they had any left from a large portion of the gaming community. So please win back that trust. Show us that you're not a company that's motivated by greed, and that you do have artists driving these games that you create, and that is a sole focus for you, is to bring engaging, story-driven, multiplayer-driven, any kind of game you want, but make it a meaningful experience. Don't just make it about the money or making it for that next microtransaction. Make a great, worthwhile, meaningful, memorable game, and perhaps 2018 will be your best year yet if you keep that all in mind. With that said, I do want to give a quick breakdown for some games I'm looking out for. There probably won't be any new Game Reflections episodes for a while. That's not to say that I won't be making any, they just won't be any new releases. I'll probably be looking at some older titles I got over the past year or so that I haven't quite gotten around to yet. But as far as new releases go, I probably won't be picking up anything till March. But when the new releases do start coming out that interest me, like the new God of War, Yakuza 6, Dragon Quest XI, Call of Cthulhu, when all those titles that I'm really excited for start coming out, you can expect to see some game reflections for brand new video games on the way. So I'm very excited for this new year, and I hope you all are too. As I said in my favorite 5 games of 2017, there were so many spectacular titles that came out last year, many of which, especially in the Nintendo Switch ones, I wasn't able to play. So I'm looking forward to catching up some of the games I missed last year, as well as some of the new stuff that's coming out this year. I think it's going to be an awesome year for games, much like 2017 was. So thank you all for listening to my latest ramble. I hope you're looking forward to the new content I have on the way, and all the new games that are coming out. There's a lot of cool stuff. And let me know what you think about the unsung games idea. If that's something you'd like to see, please give this video a like and let me know in the comments. That'll give me a better idea of what to do with my projects going forward. So thank you again, everyone. You're incredibly awesome, and I always love your feedback. So until next time, keep having great adventures, everyone.